Hello, good evening and welcome. It's Thursday night, so it's time for me and an evening with a gang. Unusually, there are some gang here tonight as well. I've got people sitting, waiting backstage, so I shall introduce you to those. Oh, another one's just popped up. It just went blip in my ear. So we have more people arriving even as we speak. Might even fill up tonight. You never know. It could happen. Right, so let's start off. The first one who joined me this evening was someone we haven't seen for a while. Lynn. Lynn's here.
Hi. I'm a friend.
I'll get everybody in, and then we're all talk and chat because it feels rude making them wait in the backstage. So we also have George.
Hello.
And Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, hi George.
And even Jerry. Jerry's here tonight as well.
Yeah.
So we've got not quite a full house, but there's quite a few people in here. I've just got to decide on the best camera thing. I think we'll go with that one. That's the best sort of camera option for us. So how is everybody? How you been, Lynn? I know we chatted a bit before we went live, but other people haven't heard you for a while.
I'm actually doing good. Still saving up money to build the bench. I have my friend with me.
Oh, we've got Puffin with you. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty hard saving up money when you got bills to pay.
Well, yeah, everyone's got bills to pay all the time, and that's the way things work, unfortunately. But yeah,
I'm sad watching everybody else get to build models, and I'm going.
Well, you don't need a proper big bench. You've already got stuff. You can just use a table, can't you?
Yeah, you just fill it with crap anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I need to. What I'm thinking about doing is getting one of those foldable picnic tables and just using that to fit.
Yeah, that'll do it. Anything will do it. We've got people. I mean, people in the boom hut using a tray on your lap and stuff like that. So you can do anything. You can just once you start, it will feel all right.
Right.
George, we've got George here as well. George is busy. Look.
Yeah, I'm painting this guy.
Hang about
on a different page. There's a Secret Santa painted mini. I didn't think I got in, so I stopped, and then I got in, and so now I'm in a rush to finish it.
That's always the way. Right, Dad, we've got Dad down there. Mike Mountain, Scaly Models.
All right, mate.
How do? You all right?
Hello, everyone.
So you've got your gravy and your placemats over there as well, yeah.
KFC gravy. Yeah.
I thought you might use that for something.
Made up. That was brilliant. That.
Cool. Yeah. George has got something to open live on air tonight, so stick around for that. But we didn't even think of that. And when Dad picks his up today, he didn't even think I could open them live on the camera. So yeah. But there's a video in the boom hut on the Facebook page of Dad opening his Secret Santa, as there is this picture on video in my YouTube thing of me opening my Secret Santa. It's
and on there,
you can see bits. Well, you can see the chocolate bit of it, but yeah. And Jerry's muted, so we won't bother talking to Jerry yet because I know he's back. Hey,
No,
how you doing, Jerry?
Not too bad. I didn't want to put my foot in my mouth again, so.
Put both feet in, it's fine.
No, I'm still waiting for my Secret Santa thing to arrive. Mine got to its intended recipient, so I'm happy with that.
Good.
I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't want to give it away.
No, that's right. I mean, some people have signed their packages when they sent them to me. Other people have just let slip that they are the ones that did it. Some people put like the return address on the outside of the box. So
yeah.
Well, you have to put the postcode in, and so it does give it a little bit of a hint of where you're from. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Mind you, all will be revealed anyway. So.
Absolutely. Let's have a look. Pascal obviously was here first. Look, they changed things, so it's not covering over you. When I put a thing in, it makes everybody a little bit smaller, so the message is just displayed on its own down the bottom there. I might even be able to go to the big default thing without it covering everybody up. Look,
Oh, cool.
we can do stuff.
Oh wow.
So Pascal's here, Sprue and Glue. Dad's here, but he's here now as well. So there we go. Talking amongst themselves. I'm still here as well. Model making haggis. Everybody's sick of Christmas voting and Brexit. Pretty much all of the above yet.
There's a polling station just opposite me. Really handy for when I go out, but it's a nightmare when I come home.
Yeah, our local one's just down the road a bit. So yeah. Let's see. My wife is in, Gemma. Jerry's obviously here as well, but we knew that already. Raging Bassist is here. Cynical Steve, evening all. Now, Cynical Steve, I just promoted him. I just invited him to join the gang. And he said yes. So, the gang is one stronger than it used to be. It does mean he's able to join any of these streams. Which, to be honest, he was free to join anyway because he's a patron. But that's, he can join twice now. But he's not set up for streaming anything, so he obviously isn't going to join at the moment. But you never know what's going to happen down the line. We have Skullfishing. George is in, but he's also here as well. Plastic Monkey saying evening. John is about saying hello. I don't know what. For some, I appreciate the offer, Steve, but I'll build on my own lap. Thank you. I missed everything, but I don't want to go there, so it's fine.
Managed to pick one of those up, Dad.
Oh, the red handle.
Yeah.
Oh, you managed to get one. Cool.
Yeah, I've just got the normal black one. I did notice when they announced the red one, it priced up as being like £7,000 or something. But
Yeah.
turns out they're not. We have Jamie and the Orc Boys are here as well, and that's it.
Good.
Cynical Steve is honoured, but no streaming till I sort out the box room. Don't hold your breath. Yeah, I know how that feeling. Sprue Glue Addicts has just popped in as well. Good evening. So,
I'm actually quite chuffed, actually. I spent sort of the weekend trying to sort out the office, and I'm about 50% of the way through. It's only taken me over 6 months to do that. and I'm still in no position to actually do anything constructive.
Yeah, it does look different in your background. I must admit, I can see some differences. I can't put my finger on exactly what's different.
It's slightly tidier, and I don't have
that might be it.
I still have a table full of rubbish to sort through.
Oh, right, but you hid it behind yourself cunningly.
Yep, pretty much.
Good. Sprue and Glue is saying, what tool is that? You're talking about the painting handle. It's a painting handle.
Yeah, that's the Citadel red one.
Hang about, I'll find the right button. There you go. Try it again.
That's the Citadel red one.
Yeah.
And that's the large one.
That's not a Citadel one, or it's not a Citadel base.
No, I tend to strip them off the base and make new ones.
I have also one of each. As I say, that's the large one, and that's the black normal.
I have a long one.
They're spring loaded. They spring open, and you can basically fit whatever it is you're painting in it.
No, I just make new handles for them because I don't like the Citadel one. I don't like the way it feels.
How many handles? 4.
Now the question I have is, does the red one actually make you paint 3 times faster?
Yes.
Sweet.
Yes, it's only for use when you're using red paint, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know where my long one is.
AJ has a question. Says, evening all. Anyone able to recommend the best pearlescent paint brands for Aztec effects on the Polar Lights Enterprise Refit kit? I've not done it. I don't know. No.
AJ, go to TrekWorks. Look on TrekWorks on the YouTubes, and he has done several. That's his hobby. Several enterprises, and he mentions a pearlescent paint brand for Aztecs, and I can't remember what it is, but it's Trek work.
There you go then. That should help you out. Steve says, the ironic thing is when I build the Diag Falcon, I'll have loads of room because it's all in boxes taking up space. But I won't have the room until you build the Falcon. Yeah, well, Fox's excuse for not building the Falcon was that he didn't have room. So I don't know how we can have it both ways.
I thought you were supposed to do that for E-models.
No, that's not the Diagostini Falcon. That's the fine molds one.
It's the fine molds one, yeah.
It's the Bandai one.
The
He's doing-
Bandai,
Yeah, the Bandai,
whatever it
the
is, Master
perfect
Grade
grade
or-
one. Yeah, the perfect grade Falcon.
Yeah.
Kenneth's got a question for Dad. He says, "What's
I
the
know.
best Christmas present you got so far this year?"
And I just said to him, that's an unfair question. I know where he's going with that one. Just whisper it. Yeah, okay, Kenneth.
I can if it help if you're just about to answer, I can accidentally drop you off the stream. So and he answered, but nobody heard it. I'm sorry about that. But Sprue Glue is asking, is that me cheaping? No, it's not me cheaping. It will be Sweetie that's
It's
cheaping.
Tweety Linsberg.
Lynn has a bird. That's a window.
At the window.
A little bit more, a little bit more, a
There
little
you
bit
go.
more.
There he is.
There we go. Yeah, that will be the cheaping. It's oh, the door's open.
Yeah.
Game flies round. Or walk.
Not cheaping anymore. Obviously camera shy.
Camera shy. He's right there. You know he's on camera.
Yeah, so not me, no.
As I knock the thing off the table.
Kenneth says just whisper it, Dad, and then Sprue Glue says it's his tin of red paint. Which Christmas present travelled the furthest? Which also happens to be your favourite. Well, how many Christmas presents have you actually opened this year so far?
I've opened. Kenneth sent me one early because he had to grab it early while it was going, and because he sent it to me early, I had to open it early.
Right.
Which it's in the other room.
So it's just that and the Secret Santa that you've opened.
Yeah, it's what Kenneth got me was a piece of the gold foil from Apollo, the lunar lander.
Oh right, yep. I remember
wow.
you saying about that. Yep.
In a little acrylic bubble. So that's the one that's travelled the furthest.
Yes, definitely travelled further from Australia, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, an actual thing that's been in space. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Which is why I'm doing the lunar lander.
I don't mind if that is your favourite, because yeah.
I'm doing that and putting gold leaf on it.
I thought you were going to use the gold leaf that he sent you for it. Is it?
No, I'm not going to use that. The idea is that I do that one, and I have the case with the other one with it in the card and the authenticity from Area 51 sheet that goes with it.
Yeah.
From the warehouse.
He'd forgotten he sent you that. We believe you, Kenneth. We believe you. George, you're going to open your present. When are you going to open your present? When are you going to open it?
never.
You're gonna open it now.
Well, yeah, I can do it. I can do
You're
it.
gonna open it now or later.
Yes,
Do it.
now.
You can do it now.
All right. So, Customs opened it already. So it's a giant cash out. So that's a bummer. But
It may be.
It could be worse. They could have seized it.
yeah, no,
Well,
they,
they've just sent an empty box onwards.
Yeah.
And kept everything that was inside it.
Now,
I had that once.
you know they ate the candy.
this is the first time I've actually ever had anything opened by Customs, and I've had quite a bit of stuff sent from your area.
Yeah, I wonder what prompted them to do it.
It was the giant wad of cash.
Does it smell funny?
I
Yeah.
told him to wire it to me, but he said no.
Is it making noises?
Throw it in the box.
It's either making noises or it smells funny.
No noises. We have bubble wrap.
Yay.
Yay.
So nice enough to
Real English air in that, you know.
not put the whoozy what's in there. The peanuts.
No.
Okay. Oh, all right. So we got a little. I think this is from Warcry.
Yeah.
And these things I've been asking for forever. These little.
They are good. They are good.
Yeah,
Yeah, great.
they don't
All
sell
right, yep.
here. So
Mini Sanders.
yeah, the thin bits. All right, and then we got the ones you can cut. I bought.
All right, yep.
these.
I've not used any of those.
The last time Pete had a
I think
he had like a sale on e-models. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we got delicious
Shortbread.
fingers. I don't know if I should be like Fox and stuff them in my face immediately.
Yes, yeah, you should definitely try one.
Go for it.
Should I?
Great with tea. Dip them in
Yeah.
tea, but there is a really close saturation point where you lose your finger.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll set them down, and then while everybody else is talking, I'll go make tea to put them in. That shouldn't take too long. And then we got Uncle Joe's winter nips.
Yeah.
I don't know what winter nips are, but
Wait till you taste one.
no, this must be a British snack,
It's a northern one, George.
a northern snack. All right,
Northern British snack. Yeah.
that's the good stuff, right, Chris?
Wait for them to spit that out.
Is it not Marmite flavoured? No.
All right, I can see through this, and I see some dad devices that are
Oh,
sorely needed.
Don't. I'm going to run and go get some Marmite cheese in a minute.
All right. So first we got
you got some pens.
a lot of dad pens.
Yeah, I think he ordered too many pens. He's been giving away.
Yeah.
All right. And dad's favorite color red, and then we got some custom made.
Don't break it.
I'm trying not to.
That's just Dad cementing his presence, his foothold in America.
Yeah.
We got the little
Oh yeah.
top holder. Everybody's seen that because everybody's got one except me.
Except me.
Now I have one, and we got the little glue holder.
Cool.
Have one of those either.
Boop. Perfect. There's some cards. I'll get to that in a second.
You've not spat
Then we got
that out yet.
more tech guards.
Oh,
Ooh.
This is
Cool.
me. This is the army that I'm running. The OCI Bone Reapers, very new.
nice.
The
So
downside,
you'll have all of them painted by the end of the show tonight, yeah?
so now I'm getting closer. All right, and then we got cards. Let's see.
Screw and Glue says, we know why customs opened your box. What do you think did it? Was it the food or the shortcake or?
The food could be the food.
I don't know. They said they know why customs opened your box, but I don't know what would have made them think that customs opened your box. Don't know.
Oh,
Probably all those pins.
I got some
Stickers.
dad stickers, and then a dad card. It's a Merry
Oh, it's
Christmas.
actually written in the card.
Oh, did I write in the card, George? Oh,
You
fancy
did.
You don't want to go around writing in the card. That only confuses people.
Yeah, I saw Dad's card. He did not have any writing in it.
It was the food that you think made them open it.
And then I got all the stickers that he handed to Dad. So very cool. Well, thank you, Dad.
You're welcome, George. Merry Christmas, mate.
I appreciate it.
Wrap it all up now for Christmas time. You can't open it for 2 weeks.
Well, now I'm gonna go make some tea. Tea, right? Not coffee.
You
I've
can
got
do,
my
it's
tea,
personal taste. It's personal taste, but tea's good. But
Okay.
watch the
Yeah.
saturation point.
Yeah, you don't want the end to drop off.
Yeah.
I'll
That's
be
never
right back.
fun.
We never spat the sweet out anyway. The winter nip.
Oh dear. Right. Well, while George is gone, we'll do the traditional time and telly for everybody. So, what time zone is it where you are? What's your time and what you've been watching on the telly? Now, it's not necessarily what you're watching at the moment because that's obviously us. It's if you're watching a particular series or something, you're in the middle of something, or you've just watched a decent film that you think everybody should join in and watch. Basically, what are you enjoying on telly currently? Not right now, but now, eventually now, rather than later now. But yeah, check that in the comments, and we'll have a look through and see what everybody's watching. Spur and Glue's getting excited. Shortcake and jam.
No, sorry.
I don't know about jam. No.
I can't.
You've scared Jerry off now. He's got
Yeah,
to go and get his
Jerry.
Marmite fix. Right, so I haven't pushed my buttons. I'll push my button to say welcome everybody because I forgot to push it at the beginning. Because I was
Sorry,
excited
it's
because there's so
playing on
many
me.
people joining
Someone
me.
mentioned it.
Marmite, oh, it's just Marmite. I thought it was going to be. It's little pots of Marmite.
It's Marmite cheese.
Oh, cheese. Okay, I thought it was little pots like you get in hotels.
No, little
Oh,
cheese
right.
Marmites.
Okay. I had the Marmite sprouts the other year. They were all right, but they weren't very Marmitey.
No, try the Marmite cheese. It's really nice.
I might have to pick some up.
I don't think we have Marmite here in these states.
No, they don't. You don't have decent stuff in the States like Marmite and things. No. Right, let's see what people are watching. Stylical Steve says 8:20, which it is indeed. Just got into a weird French sci-fi series called Metal Hurlant.
Which series? 1 or 2?
Probably one if
it
he's
is-
only just started. So
It is a weird series. I will stand with him on that. It gets gradually even
gets weirder.
weirder.
Sprugler is multitasking, watching football and War of Worlds. So 2 lots of football and War of Worlds.
Oh my gosh.
And this. So yeah, that's quite impressive.
I'm guessing that's the recent BBC remake one that they just brought out.
I would assume so. I don't know for sure, but I haven't seen any of the recent stuff actually. There's that. There's the Golden Compass thing. A few other things that I've meant to get around to watch and just haven't yet. Skullfish is watching The Amazing World of Gumball, and he's in the same time zone as the rest of us. Oh, well, as you know, 3/5 of us. Bassist is same time and started to watch My Little Pony because we played the RPG last week, and then he watched Ronin to get back some man points. Jamie is the same time zone and playing the new Call of Duty game on the Xbox. I drifted away from Call of Duty. I did pick up a couple of days ago that the new one, and Ancestors, the monkey one, where you've got to survive as being a monkey 10 million years ago. It's very strange. It's difficult because it doesn't tell you anything. There's no help. But
Okay.
yeah, it's very strange. I shall probably be streaming it on the Team the Net channel. Like and subscribe. Probably tomorrow night if I get around to it. So keep an eye out for that. That was that. Snowman's here saying hi all. Clarky's here as well. Didn't see you come in, but welcome. Dad loved the Chelsea coaster. Yeah, that was his favourite one, I think. I think he might have modified it.
No, I unmodified it after you made the comment. There we are.
I'm surprised it's not broken. I thought it was going to smash it.
You don't want to waste the glass. You just strip the back off and replace it.
I was thinking there's little rubber things on the back. I thought I could swap them over, couldn't I, and have it that way?
No, I think if you just scrape away at the back, it might be
Yeah, you
painted
can just
from the
scrape
back.
the back off. It's like a big sticker. You can peel it off. You get a knife under it, and then it will peel off.
If it's a really unappreciated present, then you can
You're
scrape
right,
it off
Gary.
from the back.
You're right, Gary.
Because I use those for sharpening,
Oh,
for
dear.
sharpening chisels. Just stick the sandpaper.
Steve has just finished Series 1, he says. I clicked on it. AJ's been watching Spartacus Blood and Sand. Epic stuff. I haven't heard of that. But well, I've heard of Spartacus, but
Yeah, there's about 3 of them. 3 of the series.
cool. Sprue Glue has been watching the 3-part thing on BBC. That's the other thing we talked about earlier, which I can't remember what it was now. Not My Little
War of the
Pony. War of the
Worlds.
Worlds.
It was dark. It was good, but it was different.
Yeah, I've heard mostly good things, but a couple of people were just saying it was rubbish.
The hardcore fans aren't a big fan of it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
But as a standalone thing, I thought it was quite good.
Cool. Skullfish has Racing Base's avatar icon on a hoodie. Okay. I don't know if that's trade descriptions or copyright or something. Sprue and Glue's been too busy painting Star Wars Legion figures for TV. We can put something on in the background.
No.
Tiger Tank 2 is here, saying good evening, good evening. And Dad's doing the Colin's favourite thing and typing in the chat when he's on the camera, he can use his real words.
What's the rabbit? What's the rabbit? I'm always in the chat.
Make it sit on your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. I've been suffering. My wife is back into her friend's phase at the moment, so that's all we've been watching in the house.
Yeah.
So, yes, less happy about that. I'm more intrigued by what Gemma's watching. Is it the originals or the remakes?
It will be the originals.
I love the originals.
Yeah.
They were the best.
Yeah. Is it one film or 2 films they remade?
There are 2 films.
There's 2. Yeah, they're not nearly as good. Although they've got David Tennant in them, haven't they?
Yeah, but you can't beat George Cole.
No, but
Splash Harry.
Edward has been with the germ for the last 4 days. He's at 50% of normal feeling range. 50% is not bad. I'm about 50% most of the time now, so yeah.
Hope we feel better, Edward.
Bassist says the Raiders logo or Cylon Raiders. Oh right, that's the logo. There we go. So it's not actually Raging Bassist logo. He's nicked it from somewhere else. As you say, Gemma's watching St. Trillian's DVDs. Where are you all from, guys? Says Sprue and Glue. Me, I'm from London, near Heathrow. There we go. On you go.
I'm from Cheshire. Cheshire?
I'm from New Mexico.
Colorado.
Edinburgh.
There you go. Unless you're talking about the people in chat, in which case they'll have to answer themselves. I'm not going to introduce everybody in the chat because it just takes too long. But Snowman's been watching Watchmen. It ends on Monday. I watched the first half of the film years ago and just didn't enjoy it.
It's a continuation. It's good in places. I've only watched about 4 episodes of it, and it's a bit difficult to get into if you're not really into Watchmen and know a lot of the background of it.
No, I don't understand the background of it at all. So that's Quanoman's in saying hi, and Cynical Steve's answering the question. He's saying, "I'm a Welshman, exile in Manchester." Yeah. I don't know. You must be doing something really bad to get kicked out of Wales. If they won't let you back into Wales, then you've done something really bad. Because normally it's the other way around.
Or you've done something really good and you've managed to escape.
Yeah, that's normally the way. Plastic Monkey says Exmoor. Does that mean you used to be a Moor? What? No, it's not. Clarky is Kingsley, Suffolk. AJ's from Bolton. Stewpot from York, North Yorkshire. I've read that as York, New York, but it's not. It doesn't even say that. I don't know why I read it as that. So there we go. So there you go. That's where some people are from. If you want to say where you're from, go for it. If you don't, then don't. Cynical Steve doesn't sound Welsh enough anymore. So they won't let you back in because you don't talk the lingo.
Snowman's local to me. Cool.
Oh, right, yeah. Leith. Is it Leith?
Leith, yeah.
Leith? Yeah. Alt Boys is from Kent, down the road from me. Yeah, fairly down the road, Kent, but yeah. Pascal is in the Netherlands, in Lis. Columbus, Georgia, from Tiger Tank 2. And Zombie Biker 600 is an Englishman secretly living in disguise in South Wales.
All right.
So let some people in and don't let other people back.
I need a suggestion. I got English breakfast tea or Prince of Wales black tea. Which
English
one?
breakfast.
English breakfast?
Yeah, the breakfast
Yeah.
one's the safest one.
PG.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Be back.
Although modern waking haggis does say
Hang on.
shortbread should only be dipped in whiskey. Not sure about that.
Never tried that one.
Cool.
Snowman is only a 5-minute walk from Ocean Terminal. I don't know. I obviously I know.
I was there
whereabouts
2
that
days
is, 'cause
ago.
You just said Edinburgh, but I don't.
Yeah, I was there 2 days ago with my son having a Wagamama's.
Everyone's saying breakfast, so that's okay. Bob's here. Greetings all. Greetings, Bob. You look like Crash Bandicoot. Clowno Man is from just over there. Stewpot did speak to Lynn from California when I was on holiday in Sacramento and came online. I don't remember, but I don't remember very many things. Right, we'll let George come back and do his experience of dipping before I go and have a look at the gross group this week, or for the last 2 weeks, because I missed it last week because the internet wasn't playing up, or the site was being a bit rough for everybody. Facebook wasn't letting us load up pictures in decent quality and wasn't loading up the comments and the people who posted it, so it's just a case of looking at low quality images, which wasn't any fun. I'm going to get rid of the little brand thing that's on the corner of my head there, so we can get rid of that
There you go.
because we don't need that. I could put one over there. I'll put it over there. George won't mind. It's not in his face. It's over the other side.
That's
It's
true.
okay.
That's true.
Modern Waking Parrot says for a glue. Yeah.
That's
Stephen
Modern
Last just
Waking
dropping by for a little while. It's 1 hour in plus to what we are here. Not really following anything on the telly right now. I've been waiting for some Blu-rays such as The Blacklist and the last season of Gotham. The Blacklist I've watched and enjoyed. I get them on the Amazon Prime thingy video thing. So yeah, I've watched 5 seasons of that, I think, and quite enjoyed it.
You
It
seen
seems
the
to be
offshoot
lacking
one?
a little bit the last season, but Gotham I again watched the first bit of and then drifted away from. Just didn't do it for me.
Have you seen the follow-on series for The Blacklist?
Is it what? Sorry.
I can't remember what it's called, but they did another series.
There's more. Yeah, they haven't finished it yet, I don't think. But
No, it's an offshoot series.
a spin-off thing. The Redemption.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't last very long. They only did like 1 short season of that, and it sort of died. So yeah, but yeah. Spruglu says, "Rest in peace, Modern Waking Chicken." Yeah, that was ages ago. That's old news. We've got over Modern Waking Chicken now. Yes, so that's the pictures will be up and coming. There isn't a show next week because at this time next week I'll be sitting there watching Star Wars.
Stream it.
Actually, I might have finished it. No, it'll probably be just about finishing. I might be getting to the end of the Skywalker saga. So yeah, I won't be doing a stream next Thursday because I'll be busy. But there will be one the Thursday after, which is Boxing Day. I don't know if you do Americans have Boxing Day, Lynn? Is that not a thing? You have
No.
Christmas,
We have Christmas.
but it's just Christmas, and then that's just the day after Christmas.
And then the 26th, we just clean up the stuff.
Well, it's pretty much what Boxing Day is, but yeah, it's not really an event, but it's got a
No.
name. So you
But,
know.
but they get Thanksgiving, so it sort of evens out a bit.
Yeah, we don't get the Thanksgiving thing. We don't do that.
What
Well,
am I talking about, Eddie?
I saw a post that said that if England did a holiday for every time they went to another land, took over and ruined it, you guys would never go to work.
That's about right. Yeah, that sounds about fair. Yeah. AJ has a question for Dad. How can I get the paint pot holder and the glue stand thing? It's easy. You get selected as Dad's Secret Santa next year.
Yeah. Easy.
I'll just put my email address in. I'll delete it in a minute.
Yeah, give him a shout. He'll sort you out. Edward says 3:33 p.m. and SEAL team. Is that a team of SEALs that go around solving crimes? I really hope so.
No, it's a David Boreanaz series.
Oh, that's not as good. I want it to be SEALs going around solving crimes with balls on their
No.
noses and stuff.
It's actually about like the SEAL. It's about one of the SEAL teams.
US,
Oh.
yeah.
Uh,
What is your equivalent of Navy SEAls?
hey, what Navy SEAls? What? Hey,
What is the English equivalent of Navy SEAls?
we don't have them.
SAS.
The SAS is sort of like your sort of Navy. Well, I suppose. Yeah, it's
More of a ranger of the SAS.
Or the Marine. Or the Marine.
I mean, the SAS just sort of are the ultimate go everywhere, do everything, problem-solving team. But yeah, Stuart's got his ticket for Star Wars, hoping it will be good. It will be. It'll be fine. It's lovely.
I might not get a chance to go see it.
I haven't done that yet.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas cleanup.
You got that right, Tiger.
Cynical Steve, apologise in advance for the large number of pictures I've posted lately. I've actually got one of yours as the first one up that I didn't show 2 weeks ago or last week. So yeah, don't have to apologise for them. We love them. We like trying to guess and figure out where the things come from. So it's good that you're in the chat there because you can help us out. Quite a man wants a team of penguins that go around committing crimes. Yeah, they would, wouldn't they? They wouldn't be solving the crimes. They'd
They
be
had that.
the evil ones.
Penguins of Madagascar.
Yeah, they have that in Batman.
Yeah,
That too.
I think no, they're the good guys in Madagascar, aren't they? The penguins.
Well, debatable.
Yeah, they do cause quite a bit of mischief.
Right, George, have you eaten it yet?
What?
Is your tea ready yet? What?
Oh, it's sitting on the counter. I'll go get it in a second.
Okay, we're waiting for you to do your tea drinking stuff before we
Oh,
do the
Okay, I didn't know we were coming. All right, be right back.
Not that we're putting you on the spot or anything, but you know. Stuart's just emailed Dad about the paint pot. He loves gadgets, so yeah, you can.
Got all my bits of stuff cut here ready. Make some more.
Oh look, yeah, Dad says, no worries. He says because he
Did I?
couldn't use his real words to say it.
Did I? Did I say that? See, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh dear, is it increased age? You're typing without noticing.
Tell you, I'll put my keyboard over there out of the way.
Take the batteries out. Feathers McDraw in Wallace and Gromit was a bad penguin. Yep. Dunk shortbread in your tea, George. He's got to get his tea. I don't know why it's taking so long. I'm wondering making Harris says Kendall, originally from Edinburgh.
Cool.
Stewpot's asking if Dad's mic not working. Yeah, right. It's yeah, he does his miming. But...
Oh God.
We're just waiting for George now.
All right.
He's back. He's back. Wait a minute. I'll put George centre screen.
Oh gosh.
No pressure. but don't do it.
Open here.
No, Dad's been away from his hangout too long because Scott said a bad word and Dave's grassing him up now.
All right.
Right, let's go. We need the full expression and noises and.
I don't eat.
And gesture.
All right. So you just. How long do you dip it in for?
Until just before it melts and falls apart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Try a little bit, and then you'll work it out. It's a bit of a trial.
A bit longer than that.
Depends on the shortbread.
Probably not that long.
Oh. It
It
doesn't,
goes on, yeah,
It's bending. I don't know how moist is it.
just a tiny bit more, but it's good. This is why you guys like tea so much. You eat it with stuff.
There, mate.
For a bit longer.
Oh yeah, that's nice. And is it supposed to be mushy or have a little bit of crunch still?
If you go,
You can eat it without the
gone
tea.
too
You,
far.
you don't need the tea, but
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
nice enough without it, but yeah, if it's mushy, nah, you've gone a little bit too far.
It's good.
that seems to be a good thing. I think Dad's found his keyboard again.
Yeah.
Didn't move it far enough away. But hello, Ray. Welcome.
Talking. George was going through Butterdom.
No, I don't know. Someone should send George a pack of Tim Tams. What I've heard of Tim Tams, but I don't think I've ever experienced them.
Send me all
The
I've
Tim
never
Tam Slam. Oh God, it's gorgeous. Kenneth sending me some over.
Are they things that are like penguins?
Yeah. You bite one corner off, then you bite the opposing corner off, then you suck your coffee or tea through it,
Really?
and all the chocolate washes up through.
You can't do that with penguins.
No, you can't. That's why Tim Tams are the best biscuit going.
No.
George needs chocolate hobnobs. It's Brugler.
Yes. So Fox said he was going to send me some. When I was over there, I saw them in the store, and I purposely didn't get them because I wanted the ones from Fox to make it more special. So
No, it makes it free, not more special.
They brought out
I have
orange
these
chocolate
ones.
digestives again.
These are
I'm
the
happy.
chocolate biscuits I really like. They're Korean though, I think.
Binge.
Yeah, because they got a bunch of Korean underneath it, but they're chocolate biscuits, and they're delicious.
Go on, then, eat them. Eat them as well. Go on. We'll wait.
What? No.
Oh, they're already open. Oh, that's no fun.
So what I like about these is they're individually wrapped. So when you go get like a second, third, or eighth one, you feel like really bad about it because
Yeah, but that's bad for the environment and stuff, isn't it? It's wasteful.
it is. I think you're only supposed to eat one at a time though.
Oh, we've lost the Jerry. He
Oh,
fell
yeah.
over. Are they better without tea or with tea or? Jerry's back.
Oh, weird. That was
Jerry
weird.
fell over. Jerry came back.
Yeah.
I bet you just didn't want to be in that spot. You like to be in that corner. Because when I dropped that out and put him back in the other corner, you got all upset. Lord Barkley's here. And
I know.
AJ's sent Dad an email. So, yes. You can reply to the email, that's fine. I've got chocolate in my cigarettes, haven't I? I've got some club biscuits, and there's even a couple left.
Ooh.
But, yes. Now, my go-to trick with club biscuits while I was at school, I used to be able to open them and re-wrap them back up, so it looked like there was still a biscuit in it when there wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not actually sealed; they're just folded down.
That's
So
right.
if you're careful,
I used to just rub the top of it to get the
you
the
can open
imprint
one
of
end,
it.
Yeah.
and slide it out, and it sort of maintains its shape. And if you fold it back round carefully and try and remember where it was folded and how it was closed, sometimes I'm not going to do this one. You see, it's live on air. I'm choking. I can't do it. But if you get it right, you can put it back in the packet, and people think that there's still a biscuit in it. And then when you take it downstairs to your wife and say, "There you go, I've saved you a biscuit," you get slapped because it's an empty packet.
Dessert.
I'll-
You know what's
and
weird?
Obviously,
So when I went over there, I met Chris and Paul, and I brought them delicious American treats, but they didn't give me anything. No treats whatsoever.
I can't hear you. I'm chewing a biscuit. You have to do the ASMR thing, would you?
Is that the thing now?
Mm.
What does ASMR stand for?
It's something about autonomic meridian sensory something.
Gemma's onto you. Gemma's
No,
got-
she doesn't. It's fine. I can delete that message. Actually, I can put the user in timeout or block the user, but I'll get in real trouble for doing that. Cynical Steve used to do that as well. Stu Pot's impressed because they're orange. Yeah. Gemma says, "Don't even think about it." Paul said, "Chris can open a club biscuit and peel an orange in his pocket." There we go. Jamie says it's autonomous sensory meridian response. Somebody will know. I knew it was something to do with
So
words.
what's the point? You just listen to it and you feel better, or what? I don't get it.
It's something to
Totally
do
got it.
with it being low frequency sound or just low something of sounds you don't normally listen to. That it does something to the back of your brain somewhere that makes people like it, or something. I think. I don't know. You might have to wear a low cut top as well. It's,
Well, my kid listens to him to go to sleep, so I've seen him, but I've never actually paid attention to him.
Sprue and Glue is asking Dad what the waiting list is for your gadgets.
And probably a week or so. Depends how many I make. How much time I get to make them in between. Because I'm
Yeah, I mean, as the public awareness of them goes up, so does the price.
No, I'm doing other thing. I've got a thing on the go as well with the e-models building and stuff. So as and when I've got all my pieces cut, it's just when I get a spare 5 minutes, I just stick a few together and
Yeah, give him a shout; he'll sort you out.
yeah.
Right, while we're here, I'm gonna go to do the sharing the screen of the thing with the other thing and the gross group for the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks of gross group. Now it will put all of us in the little corner over the side there, and we can have the big thing there, so we can all you can still be seen, although I'm sharing the screen. So don't
As if.
Nothing
don't go around
untoward.
taking your clothes off and stuff like
Don't
that.
take
So.
your pants off yet.
Right, first up we have Steve Mundy, Cynical Steve in the chat there, doing stuff with other things that shouldn't be put together, being glued together. Some sort of fighter jet thing, but yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's interesting. I couldn't tell you what parts of it were. I think those wings are on backwards, but no, they're probably not. But yeah, Steve will be there. He'll tell us by the time we get to the next several pictures. He'll tell us about this one. Pascal, I think this was the one that Pascal built, but took him like 4 years or something.
Little mini Shinju. Cool.
Yeah. So then I've got one of them. I think I've got that. Oh, there we go. We're back to Steve again. I don't know what's different. Oh, he's got different wings. I can't. Yeah, but I have to go back now. Yeah, that's different. It's the same thing, but different. Got the same main wings, but different fins and different engines and a different front. So I don't know if it's all the kits he's gluing together, the different bits from different kits. Pascal says it was 2 years to do the SD Gundam thing. Adam has put up pictures of stuff that he got. I don't know if it was present or it's the Judge Dredd tabletop game thing.
Is that from a Kickstarter, maybe? I thought I saw that once.
I think it's too early for the Secret Santa, but there we go. Oh, look, Dad's put a comment up.
You were talking. I don't want to interrupt you while you're talking there.
Oh, that's quite cool. It's Judge Death in it.
Right, I'm going to put my keyboard away.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
All right. Steve says it's cheap Airfix kits. It was a Focke-Wulf and a Gnat. The second is a Mustang and another jet thing. So yeah, is it Lord Bringer, the bike? Lord Give Us the gun. I remember that bit. I think it's Lord Bringer, the bike. But yeah, they obviously get some painting going on with those. Right, Edward has put. Oh, this is the a 3D printed lithopane thing. It's obviously got some sort of little light underneath it. Yeah. So this is 3D printed from a photo. And it prints in layers and stuff like normal printing, but it does different thicknesses depending
Yeah.
on what what the photo is. So when you put a light behind it,
Oh
it
wow.
lights up.
Yeah, I have one here.
They are very, very cool.
Cool.
Looks all right.
And it's done in green because it's an alien. It's got to be green, isn't it? Right. Raging Bases says that the Judge Dredd stuff was on pre-order from Goblin Games. The Judge Dredd and Death Mini was a special pre-order bonus. That's nice.
I think that's why it's in metal by the looks of it.
Yeah. And Cynical Steve says it's a Lore Master. There you go. Oh, that was my boar. There we go. The war boar. Pretty much finished there, but I've now glued it onto the base and painted the base last week. So it looked good in close up, didn't it?
Mm.
Can't really see it on normal stream because it's a bit far away, but there you go.
That looks nice.
David has been doing a snow speeder.
Cool.
Lots of flashy lights inside there.
Wow.
Cool. Much better than one of those I did last year when I was doing it from the starter kit, using the paints included in the kit. Well, I don't think they gave you orange. It was very strange. Mark's been doing a Orc plane. It's obviously not really an Orc plane, but I don't know. Is it a Spitfire? I don't know. It's got that shape of wing is Spitfire, but I don't know if it's an actual Spitfire. But obviously, he's put an Orc in it and knackered it up because that's an Orc thing. Very cool. Very different. I don't have the imagination to do these things.
No.
I just follow the instructions. Steve found a tank. Yeah, I think he said it was so. He did say something about it. I can't remember now, but it was very old. That's why it's covered in dust. But I think he was going to do something with it. I like the bits of down the bottom there that he's not used yet.
Yeah.
It's like, you never know, I might use that screw for something. And there's a little triangular bit there that I might use for other things. I recognise that extra sprue. I got one of them. It's extra sponsons for a Baneblade.
I used to have them as well.
I may have. Oh yeah, there we go. This is bits of Baneblade on that tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not done anything with
The
mine
ultimate
yet.
Warhammering it up. Barry
Quite-
has been playing with more Warhammer stuff. It
That's
looks
nice.
nice and grotty and grimy.
Nice for
Plague
me.
Burst Crawler with what appears to be
Oh, wow.
a Land Raider extra sprue on the side.
Yeah, these are just words. I don't understand any of them.
The side-mounted heavy bolters are from a Crusader, Land Raider Crusader, and he's mounted it onto a Plague Burst Crawler,
Yeah.
which is Nurgle.
I can see the plague bit. It's got some sort of disease.
Yeah, it's a Nurgle like water tank.
I definitely wouldn't want to fight that in a dark alley. Nice.
Three of them
I'm not
up
sure
there, I
that the
think.
front looks like the front. This is obviously the front, but it looks
Yeah.
like it should go this way. I don't know.
It's like a little bulldozer, kind of.
Yeah,
We have the lid on the snow speeder.
Mm-hmm.
Going over snow as well. I like the packing thing as a quick photo opportunity. Eric has been building some sort of railway shed thing, possibly.
or a barn.
Looks like a barn.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just thinking it's got like room for a track to go through the middle of it. No idea. It's nicely weathered, I'll give you that. David has been building a rocket on a little dio. Cool. I don't know what flavour of rocket it is. It could be anything.
it's either a V1 or a V2. I can never remember the difference between the two of them.
Difference between 1 and 2 is 1.
It's a V2. V1 took off of the
Yeah.
Yeah,
off of the rail.
That works. That's mine. I recognise that. Yeah, I've been playing around putting extra guns on it. This is the gun that should be on the... I assume you can see my mouse pointer, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the gun that should be the main gun, and this is a main gun for a different flavour of Baneblade, but I decided to put it on there, and I thought I might as well use that instead of the little stumpy gun.
I put magnet
Yeah.
on mine.
It's got even more coming on it. And there's going to be obviously the sponsors and things on the side there, and because I've got the extra pack, I can have 2 on each side, or 3 on one side and 1 on the other. I'm not going to get another one. Could put 6. No, 6 is too many. Steve has received, by the looks of it, a package. I don't know what any of that means.
Was that your Secret Santa one?
I don't know. It might be.
No, it was the one from me.
Ah,
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's got his
Oh,
device.
that's what was in it.
that's
I
the.
got you. We got to the next page. So yes, you too can receive a pair of dead devices. Pascal has done another thing.
Nice.
I'm thinking Arc Fighter, but I might
Yeah, it's
be
an
wrong.
arc fighter.
Yes, you can tell from that angle. Nice. It's obviously Star Wars universe, so it looks old and battered because that's how they should. I'm not sure what scale that is though. It's probably 72nd or.
Probably. If it's one of the Revel ones, they get a bit iffy roundabout scale.
Edward has been doing a base for a Gundam.
That is the base for the perfect grade Exia.
Does it do things? Because it's got like buttons on it.
My one, it depends which kit he got, because there's 2 versions, the basic one and the light up one. I've got the light up one in the attic that I still need to build, and that's how you connect that's the battery pack.
Ah,
And
right.
then it connects onto the back of the Exia and it all lights up. But the same thing comes on the basic standard one.
Cool.
Just for that lights.
Steve intends to greeble him up, he said. Yes, the Arc 170, and Pascal says it's a cheap Revel one. So that's done. For a cheap Revel one, that looks really good.
In all fairness to the Revel ones, they aren't actually that bad. They are quite
a
nice.
lot of their things, they're made more like toys, aren't they, a lot of them, but some of them come up really nice. That's obviously a Gundam thing.
That's the perfect grade Exia.
It looks like he's got a washing machine in his stomach.
He does.
Where does the pilot sit in those? Is it stomach or head?
The pilot in that one sits in the head.
What's the stomach bit for then? Is it for
That
tumble
is
drying?
a reactor.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a shield and stabby things by the looks of it.
Yeah, the Exia specializes in close combat and swords. So there's a lot of swords. One converts into a gun.
Jason Cumming followed a White Rabbit many moons ago and still lost. Mobius Pegasus panel lining and scribing. Don't do it yourself. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, I wouldn't have attempted that, but you can see where he's done some, and it matches. It looks good. He's obviously doing more over this side, and yeah, I haven't got the time or the patience to do things like that. But more power to the people that do.
Yeah.
George has been to the pub.
Oh yeah, I said last time I wouldn't be there because I'll be at the pub, and but look how many whiskey scotches they have up there.
Yep.
The most in the U.S., I think.
Really?
Yeah,
Depends.
That's a pretty normal pub round here.
Are they scotches or whiskies?
I think they're all scotches.
Right. Okay.
Steve's been playing with a little Falcon and putting canisters and things on it, and obviously steving it up, as we call it. Different bits. I couldn't tell you where things came from or anything, but I know he's going to do it on a bigger one now. He's obviously cut off the cockpit and put something else in there and raised this up, and yeah, very interesting. Phil has been doing an interesting colour scheme on something. That's not a real fighter, is it? It's not a real world thing. That's
No.
Don't know.
Oh, that is from
I'm thinking
Macross.
Transformers, but
Yeah.
it probably isn't.
Isn't it?
No, it could be from. Could be Silphied Fighter.
Oh.
I can never.
Don't know. We're back to the Falcon with added Ridleys. Makes it look more at home, and once that's painted, more primed anyway, that will all match in. Big rockets at the back. Even more big rockets at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost unidentifiable as a YT1300, but still got some flavours to it. Yeah, different.
You see it now. Some film studio is going to pick up on one of these. They'll come across one and say, "That's what we want for our next film,"
Yeah.
and then get Mr. Mundy in to build one.
This is from one of the Star Wars games, Legion or whatever, or something. Little miniature. Back to George with his pink marine.
Yeah, I think this is kind of just where I started. That was like my color test to see if gold and pink work together. And then just kind of going through how I made the. It's funny because I made the Aquila really nice, or at least I think it looks really nice and non-metallic. And then it's about to get completely covered up as we move forward and the rifle gets put in front of it. But yeah, that's kind of where I ended up with it. After I put the white highlights on it, I'm very proud because non-metallic metal is hard.
All right, yeah.
It's only like my 13th model, so. But yeah, and then he got covered up immediately. All that work for a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, but you know it's there. That's the important thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you turn it sideways, you can see it, but yeah.
I think we're going back to Steve with the bigger version of the Falcon that he's going to do the same thing with he did with the little one on the big one. That'd be interesting to see how close you can match it. Yeah, definitely hacksaw time. Cliff is little thing. I'm going to call it something, and it's not going to be that, so I'm not going to bother. It's a little green dude.
That is a Gloom Spite Git.
Yeah, I think it's a shaman.
And that's the end of this week, and indeed last week's. So I shall stop sharing that. I see we have Tiger Tank 2 has just signed up to the Gross Group. Welcome. So put some pictures in there. It won't be next week. It'll be the week after now that I put some more pictures up in there for everybody to come along and join and show off and do things. Raging Basis says it's the Night Goblin.
Ah.
Oh, cool.
Jamie's asking Dad when will the Conquest magazine get to me?
There it is, there, Jamie.
Yeah, not yet because it's not been posted yet.
No. And then each time I carry it into the post office and I see that huge queue, I turn around and walk back again. That time of year, unfortunately, where everybody's posting everything.
Oh, right. Steve says he's not going to match them up. It's going to be a different variant. That would be easier to do. If I drop my mouse, then I can't press the buttons anymore. Right. So, yes, that was that. As I mentioned, I have got an extra pack of, what does it say? Baneblade Sponson accessories.
Yeah.
So I can put 2 more sponsons on it. Well, I say 2 more. I haven't put any on it yet. But when I do put 2 on it, I can put another 2 on it. So I'll have 4. And I've got some extra guns and things on there, which I can use to hide around the other bits. And while I was at it, I ordered the paint that I required from Sunday as well. The brass, what was it? Brass Scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
Was the one that I wanted for that, the weird knobs bucket bowl thing. So that will be there for Sunday. The bore itself, the base has actually dried up quite nicely.
Oh, yeah.
all cracked up and done that. I didn't paint underneath it as I sort of should have done, but I'll put some sort of washer or something over it and bring that back home. But that's come along quite well. So the boar itself is pretty much finished now. I've still got to do the weird knob painting and then stick it on there, and then I can progress on to something else for a Sunday in the new year. I don't think I probably won't be finishing it this week. But yeah, I'm not sure as to what sort of streams I'll be doing over the Christmas break. Because, yeah, I'd be having at least a week off of something. So the Thursday, I say there isn't one next week. There is one Boxing Day. Whether there's one the week after depends how things go. But we'll see. Cynical Steve is waiting for the same upgrade pack. More guns is always the way to go.
More Dakar.
Is that your Christmas jumper, Chris? Says Trout Child. Yes, this is a Christmas jumper. It's obviously Star Wars themed because I have a few Christmas jumpers. I wore this one to work today, so I'll be switching out to a different one tomorrow. But yeah, from time to time I will have a different jumper on different streams. What texture paint did you use on the boar base? Says Raging Basis. Yes, I don't remember. Anyone watch on Sunday? They remember? It will be one that's around here somewhere. There it is.
It's a Games Workshop one.
A Grelin Earth.
There you go.
Okay.
It was that one. It's quite good. You don't have to put it on gently. In fact, you have to
Slap it on.
There we go. It's almost like I planned it. That you just the thicker you put it on, the more cracks appear in it. So I've put some different thick bits in different areas, different thicknesses. So some have got big cracks, some have got little cracks, some have got hardly any cracks at all. It just makes a little bit of variety for it, so it works quite well.
Apparently, the thicker you put it on, the bigger it'll crack. So.
Yeah, so what we'll do is how quickly you dry it as well. And if you dry it with a hairdryer, then it'll crack a lot deeper. The Dragon, I put a layer of PVA on first, and then dried it quickly with a hairdryer, and it's got massive cracks.
Yeah, you really want to put it on something that's been painted, because if you put it on the bare base, it can sometimes just flake off.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I didn't think it through. The Dragon, I've got somewhere. Where did I put the Dragon? Anyone see the Dragon? There he is.
Yeah, there's a couple more ones that are doing the rounds at the moment. You've got the AK do a couple different ones.
Oh, right, yeah. Light and dry. Crackle something, yeah.
That's a light and dry crackle. They've got like
this
a
was,
big one.
Painted base and then a layer of PVA, Elmer's glue type thing, and then quite thick, different paint. I can't remember what that one was. It's the black one.
Modern Earth, I think.
Modern Earth sounds likely. And then
Something
dried with a
similar.
hairdryer quite quickly. So you get some really big cracks in that. So, yeah, different varieties, different depending on how you dry it and how thick it is, it gives you different effects, which is nice because you want it to be variant, different, because it's not all Earth is the same. Don't know what's going on in the chat there. I missed something, obviously, which isn't really a surprise. Yes, so we're at 7 minutes past 9, 8 minutes past 9. It's just clicked over. How's your tea doing, George? You all right? You finished all your biscuits?
No. I gotta save some for Mrs. George. So
Yeah, be careful with the shortbread. Once you start them, they're really moreish, and
Yeah,
you
you
will
don't
go
either
through
have
the.
Share them out or hide them away. Or
Yeah, you will go through the packet.
yeah, I'm doing my best to save and so that she can enjoy them too.
Yeah, don't do that. Say that they were really horrible.
I can't lie like that.
Chronoban's not sure if I'm talking about paint or bottoms, or about slapping it on or putting it on thick, or I'm not sure. I don't know. Raging Basis says, I've been using Astro Granite Debris for ages. It's really quite dull. Looking for something with a bit more something. Yeah, there's several different texture paints they do. So I've used that Grelin Earth, obviously, just there. I have also got and used, what have I got down here?
A lot of them are very similar, just in different colours, but it's a good trick to mix them in combination. Like you've got the cracked earth, and then it'll go onto some rougher ground. I've seen some nice effects using that.
Yeah, I have. As you say, the black one was Modern Earth. That's that one. I've got one that I thought I'd try, which was the Martian Iron Crust, which doesn't crack as much. It's strange. Yeah, I've also got that one.
1 second.
What's that one? Armageddon Dust, which again is different, and the one that's very, very different that doesn't crack at all. Valhalla Blizzard, which is the snowy one.
Yeah, that's a good one. That the snow.
I used that on the Hoth diorama back in the day. So yeah, Martian Iron Crust and Earth is good, says Trumchard. And Sprue and Glue's just ordered the paint handle. Thanks, guys. What, the red one, or the black one, or the big one, or the normal one? Or they do one with arms that comes out of it as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that one.
I think that's useful when you're gluing arms on, because you need it to hold them in place. Because it's just a normal painting handle.
Yeah.
It's got little octopus things that come out the side with little clips on it.
I tend to use something like that more.
Like a smaller version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's always good. The more tools you've got to your, the more opportunity you've got for using different things. And it might work, it might not work, but you don't know until you try it. So. The Martian Iron Crust is for rocky terrain. Martian Iron Earth is the cracked version. Oh, right, okay. So they're the same colour but different texture.
Yeah, they're used in combination with each other. So
very cool. Right. Anything else of any note this week, tonight? Anything you want to talk about or mention? Or
no, my son's just come back, so if anyone hears any sort of
I
screaming
heard
in the
some
background,
noises, but I couldn't tell you where they were coming from. Raging Bases got the red painting handle the other day while picking up an order, then decided to buy more things, as you do. A lot of people have this problem. I tend not to have that problem. I wanted that paint, so I put it in my app wish list, and then got talking about the extra sponsons, and the manager of my local shop actually commented on the Facebook post, and I asked him there and said, "Oh, you don't happen to have them in stock, do you?" And he said, "No, you can only get them online."
yeah, you have to order them in.
So accidentally, I already had an account for buying things online from Warhammer, so I just put them in there, and I thought I might as well put the paint in there as well. And the next day they turned up. It's far too easy buying online, isn't it?
Yeah, I've actually been told, and to be honest, it's a bit of advice for a few people. If you're going to order stuff online from Games Workshop, try and nip into the stores and order it through the stores. Apparently, it keeps them afloat more.
Oh, right, is that?
Because yeah, you can order it online.
But they don't have to walk down the other side of town to get to the store.
Yeah, there are pros and cons, but it means that the money's going through the stores. So
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Well, I might have ordered one of the Mephiston figures from the store. I did that in the store, and then they shipped it somewhere else. I don't know where they shipped it to.
I just have to order mine online because I don't have a store near me.
Raging Bases says it's Goblin Gaming. They're so nice. They let me raid their bits box for a skull to replace a bobble for my festive beholder. That's cool. Yep, they're a bit further away from me, but yeah. Shane Young says, "Sorry, it's my fault. The online account. It was indeed. Yeah, Shane kindly sent me a voucher, I think for their channel birthday. So I had to make an online account to spend the voucher and more money at the same time as well. And then obviously I've got the account, so it's just easy to use that again when I need to. Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Jamie says, "What's the best Citadel texture paint for a World War I tank weathering?" When you say tank weathering, do you mean the actual tank itself, or a diorama base, or because most of these are ideal for like ground and texture and mud and stuff like that? I don't know that you'd actually want to texture an actual tank in them.
If it's tracks, then I can understand it, but it's still a bit quite coarse. It's quite coarse for the tracks, to be honest. Depends on the scale of the tank, really.
Yeah. If it's a World War I tank, then there's probably more normal modelling paints and gear that will weather it more accurately and better than
Tamiya
Citadel
do a
stuff.
nice soil effect stuff. AK do a varied selection of stuff.
Yeah,
The AK
AK
stuff,
Vallejo, they'll do
Yeah.
weathering products.
they all do basing stuff. So
Yeah. Now, night shift and online shopping, a lethal combination. Question for Lynn from Sprue and Glue. What do you normally build? I know you're not building at the moment, but you have been building and you do build. So
I do build. I just get my table. I have some of the Bandai Star Wars in my collection. I'm kind of tied in between things right now, but I usually build World War II aircraft. But I do have the battleship USS Texas. I have one tank.
one whole tank. One tank's enough for anyone.
Yeah.
have you built the Space Marines I sent you?
The Space Marines? No, not yet.
Oh, come
Wait,
on.
get a
I
table.
was like,
I still have them in the package, and I'm trying to wait. So I want to get more paint so I can paint them up real nicely. And my excuses. Need more paint. Need better paint brushes because all the ones I have are like over 20 years old.
Oh yeah, but sometimes the old stuff's the best stuff.
I
Right.
think I've still got one. The original Games Workshop paintbrushes somewhere in here.
I
still
want
use it.
Army painter
Yep.
paint brushes.
I will tidy up around here for Christmas because it's getting a bit. Yeah, I've got a box like that with paintbrushes in it somewhere.
Yeah.
There you go. That's one of the original Citadel ones.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, mine are all kind of messy because they're all dried up in the barrel and stuff. And
One box of brushes. There's another box of brushes, and I've got an even bigger box of brushes.
We'll get some of that stuff, Lynn. What Fox uses, the brush restorer.
Oh, the
yeah,
whatever the
It's
I
back
can't
to life.
remember the name of it now. Just
It's
brush
the-
cleaner and restorer. What brand is it?
Newton.
They're not the round one he uses. God, I've got that somewhere as well.
The master.
Yeah,
one.
Masters, yeah.
Yeah, the
This
master
one-
stuff. Yeah.
It makes your brush like new again. It's absolutely brilliant.
Nice.
It comes in from the States as well. We have to wait about a fortnight for it.
Yeah.
You've got it easy out there.
Well, PM me the brand and the name of it, Dad. And
It's on if you go on any of Fox's latest live streams, Warhammer streams, it's in his he's got a US store now as well for Amazon.
Okay.
And it's about, I think in this country I paid £8 for that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper out in the States.
And it's cheaper in the States because this came from the States. So
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
I have
thanks.
no idea where mine is.
paintbrush cleaner and restorer. And you just leave your brush soaking in it and then just wash it out and it's like new.
Cool.
Oh wow.
Cleans
Right.
Yeah, brushes have got to be pretty far gone before you throw them out.
Well, I thought that I'd clean my airbrush after I last used it about a fortnight ago. I hadn't, and it had
Ooh.
eased up solid.
Yeah.
So I just soaked the airbrush in that, which is why it's red now.
Oh wow.
It just completely degunked
Cool.
the airbrush completely.
Oh wow.
So good stuff. Gonna get another bottle of it. Yeah.
Nice. Battenberg.
Oh, Battenberg.
I just found the Battenberg that I brought in with my tea and forgot about the Battenberg. So,
Fox won't like it though because it's square. I don't like squares anymore.
Has to be triangle.
It's got to be triangles. Yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Right. I haven't put any banners up today. Look, I before we start, I normally do the whole thing, but I'm excited because there's people here. I shall before we finish. I shall tell everybody there is yes. What button have I got? There we go. The Facebook group is there. I'll put it in the chat. come along, join us, put pictures up, and not next week, but the week after, just after Christmas, I can be sharing more pictures of things that people have done. So put that in there. As ever, there is my Patreon page, where I'm. My patrons are all lovely. There's quite a lot of them here, so I've got to be quite nice. Yes, my patrons help support my habit, basically, and help me pay for the software to stream things and the website and things like that. So if you want to help support, pop along and have a look there. I'll put up the list of my patrons there. I can press that button as well. I think that should have done it. I can't.
That's it.
It's done that, but it hasn't done the other thing. I've got my list of patrons.
Yeah, you have.
It's not come up.
On my screen.
I'll push the button again. There we go.
Oh,
That's my lovely patrons. See, there's people like George and Jerry. I just put it up twice. Oh no, there you go. People like who we got? Yeah, George is in there, and Jerry and Scaly Models in there. So yeah, come along and hit. Oh, it's done it again. I didn't mean to press it that many times. Honest. Yes, that's there. The banner. Where's the banner's gone? You can purchase your own. Not this. The normal Gross Models apparel, t-shirts and stuff at grossmerch.co.uk. There is my website, which you can just look at stuff. I keep forgetting to post things. I'll put stories up and stuff, and I'll keep in touch over Christmas. grossmodels.uk, or you can email me directly at chris@grossmodels.uk. That's everything. That's done. It's all out of the way now. Yeah, that's stuff. So there's stuff and things. So yeah, as I say, there isn't a show for this next week because I'm going to be in the cinema. Although it'll be finished by now. This time next week, I'll know what happens at the end of the Skywalker saga, Star Wars.
But don't run it for everybody, okay?
I'll be texting everybody. I'll do a live stream just after on my way back to the car and tell everybody what happens at the end of the film. Because I think it's a day earlier than you lot. You Americans don't get it till Friday, do you?
I think. Haven't been keeping up with it.
Shane says the hoodie is really warm too because he's got one of my hoodies. Yes, so there is, as normal, Sunday, the Warhamster stream at 8 PM on Sunday evening, where I'll be doing some more of that Weird Knob. Probably not finishing him because there's probably 2 or 3 more weeks left in him to go. But yep, that will be happening then. Then Monday is eModels. That's the last eModel stream of the year, actually. We've got a couple of Mondays off, although we are doing the big Christmas live streaming tank build at some point between Christmas and New Year at the weekend, probably. So tune in Monday to find out what's going on then. And then, as I say, next Thursday is not here. So, yeah, that's a week.
Cool.
It remains to thank everybody for watching, obviously, because without you watching, it's just me and a few people sitting here talking to ourselves, which we could do anytime. But it's always nice to have you watching and joining in the chat. I shall sign each of you out in turn. As ever, I'll be putting you into like the backstage area, and I'll come back in before turning everything off just to say goodbye properly. But if you don't want to hang around, then feel free to disappear. But thank you, Lynn. I know you've been here all along. It's nice to see you. I know you don't come in very often, so it's nice when you do.
I know. Something on his work.
See you around next time.
See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And George is also here. All very quiet in the background, George. I know you've been busy painting things, but
I've been working at. I almost got it done, so I'm pretty
is it
happy.
finished yet?
Yeah.
It's not finished yet. No. All right. See you next time, George.
Yep. See ya.
Next in the list is Dad. Thanks very much, Mike.
No problem.
See you around.
Christmas to everyone.
And Jerry, last one left.
See you later, Chris.
See you next time. And me, I'm always the last one here because I've got to be the last one. Thank you all for coming in, and I shall see you all next time, Sunday night for the Warhamster thing, where you won't see me, but you'll be able to see the hands playing with me Weird Knob. So thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying the stream and everything. Let me know. Send me an email. Get me in chat. Find me on Facebook. Let me know what's going on. And if you want anything different on the streams, or you particularly like something or didn't like something, or because I don't know. Unless you tell me. I don't know these things. So keep in touch, and I shall see you soon. If I don't see you between now and then, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But I'll be around a couple of times before then. So see you soon. Thank you and good night.